Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. So the NC State Wolfpack offense is on the field and ready to start the game. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and block out all the noise.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. You've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They're going to ride this running back. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Finds his man. It's Dozier. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Second down coming up. Running inside, it's Scott. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Looking for a gap. It's Scott. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the back. There's some room. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Well, that's the start you're looking for if you're David and you're trying to upset Goliath in a game that nobody gave you an opportunity to win. What a nice job offensively, just making good decisions, taking care of the football, and making the plays when they were available to be made. They march it down the field. They get on the scoreboard, David. And I think this crowd right now is shocked.
They are shocked, and it got a lot quieter. And here's the good thing. Now the confidence goes through the roof. Coaches talked about it. We got confidence. We can win. The players have to believe. And they talked about something good happening early. Not letting this crowd go bananas. That's how they drew it up. That is an excellent start for this squad.
He'll bring it out. It's Allen. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Pirates offense coming on the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gray. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. And the Pirates are in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Now the play fake. Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And if you're going to play zone coverage, man, you've got to get to the quarterback because those holes are going to pop open at some point. Nice job hanging in the pocket. Good protection by the offensive line, finding the strike over the middle of the field, but started with the protection up front.
So now it's 2nd and long. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock.
Maybe some room here. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot, and that means there's going to be holes, and the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. Makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. The play action fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, the bad news is they take a sack on 3rd and short. The good news, though, the quarterback had the awareness to not keep dropping back and backing up, losing yards. He took a loss, but they're still in field goal range with an opportunity to salvage 3 points.
The Pirates will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Stepping to the right. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Using his legs, it's Scott. Got enough for the first. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The run inside. It's Scott. Makes his man miss. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. He's got his man, makes the grab.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
They'll go back to the ground. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen.
Maybe a crease. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it on the move. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
14, East Carolina, 0.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Running inside. It's Gray. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. And the Pirates want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. The Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Pirates are moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping me.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
The Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Pressure coming. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw. It's Bailey. Floating away. He'll try to do it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. The snap sets up to throw. Pocket breaking down. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Jackson. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at SMU taking on the Boise State Broncos. And it's the Mustangs looking to extend that win streak to 4 in a row. It's one of the better coaching jobs in football right now, and a nice payday could be on the horizon. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Mac. Now over to your game inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put toe together and get this second half started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Holly's always working the injuries on the sidelines. Holly, what have you got?
Checking in with the Pirates head coach. Guys, the coach told me their running back will not return to this game. I could see that he has suffered some type of upper body injury. He tested it out several times here on the sideline, but ball security could be an issue. He is definitely out to start this second half. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. To the air on second down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
I think the quarterback just needs to settle down and take his time. Be confident knowing you can step into these throws. When you step into it, it'll help your accuracy. That throwing it off his back foot, led to the incompletion.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
And the Pirates will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. NC State heads out gearing up to go on the attack. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Got his man. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go right back downfield. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Jackson. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. The run inside, it's Scott. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The offense changing the play. They'll keep it on the ground. Nice move to keep running. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. They want to throw it. Going for 6. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
Great awareness by that defender that time. Seeing the ball thrown, getting his big paw, knocking it down, and now you set up second down.
And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Wow, I love the way the defense is playing here. 2 stops back-to-back with their backs up against the wall, Paul.
Yeah, and this offense, they tried to throw it. They tried to run it. This is a play. I always think players, not plays. The field shrinks. Let's find our guy on the outside maybe that we know can win.
4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. Using his legs, it's Scott. Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on 4th down.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
They'll try the counter. They didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. The Pirates headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll leave it with him. Gets that thing away from the goalpost. He's got 5 out to the 10-yard line. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Finds the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Running inside, it's Allen. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Immediately fires to the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Pirates are flying down the field.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Flips it out on the screen. Makes the catch, and he's free. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's first down. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Handoff to the lone back. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll bring it out. It's Fields. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Back to pass, it's Bailey. pressure. And it's a sack.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man to the left. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Wolfpack. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Trying to beat him to the left. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter.
Second down coming up.
We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be third and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going to run it. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. NC State needs to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. He's got it on the run. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for space. It's Scott. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. First and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, North Carolina State! And the route is on. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And this offense looking more and more like themselves. This is what we're accustomed to seeing. Last week, more of a blip, right? 0-1 to start the season. Kind of had some bad vibes, some bad mojo. Bounced right back, putting up a ton of points. And this one is all but over. 1-1 is here for this team.
The Pirates will get things started here on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third.
Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. The run inside. It's Allen. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off play action. Makes the catch. It's Hamlet. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Gets it out fast. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
Great job by the defense here. The fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Quick release by the QB. At the 40, there he goes. All kinds of room to the right. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this offense has had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1, didn't look good to start the season, bouncing back, getting a convincing victory. Nice job by this team handling adversity early in the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Allen. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
Keeps it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit and throw the football around.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
He's got it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive at their own 48. On the draw, it's Scott. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. And with that turnover, we come to the close of this game.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.